Few places showcase how the war has turbocharged Ukrainian ingenuity like defense startups. He used to be a lawyer who flew remote-controlled model planes as a hobby. Now his company develops and produces drones to fight Russia.
Currently we are manufacturing the Shaklun drones, both the reconnaissance and the Shaklun kamikaze.
Their drone, Shaklun, can fly without a radio connection, on a pre-programmed course, and records onto a removable hard drive, almost invisible to the enemy. Their platform also comes in variants designed to intercept Russian drones as well as hit ground targets, at a price of roughly 8,000 euros per unit.
This section handles assembly and quality control. For example, this technician is testing and adjusting the settings of the drone. Finished products are then delivered to specific end users such as military units or specific branches of the army.
He says the firm employed just 5 people in 2022 when Russia launched its full-scale invasion. Now there are 170 people working here. Last year they produced nearly 1,200 drones. These are deep strike UAVs, a new product for the company. The innovation is clear and demand is growing, but meeting that demand is hard.
Many skilled workers were mobilized, so we've had to train new employees. Additionally, sourcing high-quality components, especially engines and regulators from abroad, presents challenges. However, Ukrainian companies are increasingly producing components domestically, reducing our reliance on imports.
Щоб ми не були залежні від інших держав.
That's what Ukraine's president has called for. He wants the country's defense industry to play a bigger role in supplying the troops and for allies to invest to make it possible. This would make Ukraine less dependent on increasingly unpredictable partners like the US. Denmark last year became the first country to send Ukraine money rather than weapons. It financed the production of 18 self-propelled Bogdana howitzers. Other countries are now following that model. Just a few years ago, the Ukrainian defense industry was in a bad shape. Now, despite or because of the war, Ukraine is on its way to becoming a leader in Europe. Ukrainian armor has become the largest arms producer in Ukraine. Their portfolio includes armored vehicles, missiles, mortars, and of course, drones. And they could expand if the Ministry of Defense had the money to increase their orders, CEO Vladislav Belbas tells us.
Our demand is limited. Demand is what MOD procurement is, and other authorities also, is limited by their financial capacities. It's not limited by what they need on the battlefield. They need much more than they procure.
But budgets are tight, and orders only cover the coming 3 months. The Russians, on the other hand, are seemingly winning the arms production race, despite Ukraine's huge upscaling.
Russia is producing much greater figures in weapons and military equipments than the Western world, and is doing it lower cost. So they can utilize the same budgets for much bigger quantities of ammunition, weapons, etc. So we see that Western world is still going to increase, is still progressing very slowly. They have progress, they have like 10, 20, 30%, and in Ukraine we have doubled, tripled every year the production capacities with relatively low expenditures.
Ukraine's ingenuity could solve some of its problems if it can scale up production. That could be helped by foreign investments, enabling the homegrown industry to play a greater part in defending the country.